Okay, so I wanted to talk with you guys really quick about one of the most common rejections or no's that we get as a Beachbody coach. And it has to do with price of Shakeology, price of the challenge pack, all of that. I want to help my coaches to get comfortable with this conversation because I think for me personally, it's probably been the biggest change that's happened for me in the past year since I first started. And I wanted to help you guys with this area so that you all can get comfortable with it and know kind of how to help people get out of their own way. Sorry, I'm just in this. And when it comes to this area, because everyone says it, right? It's too expensive. How many times have you heard that? So, okay, so first I want to encourage you guys. First, if you're just starting and you haven't talked to anyone about Shakeology or Challenge Pack yet, know that you will get someone who's going to tell you it's too expensive. No, sorry, too expensive. Or are you crazy for paying that much money for a protein powder, right? Or you're going to get people who message you on Facebook and they're just going to say, oh my gosh, I saw your amazing transformation, girl. That's so awesome. How much is it? And depending on how you handle these situations, it's going to either be you're not ever going to hear from them again, which is going to happen sometimes, or you're going to get them to answer more questions and potentially become one of your customers and help them out. So one thing you have to realize is that the people who tell you you're crazy for doing this is way too expensive, or no, that's not for me, that's way too expensive. Their health, this is not anything bad about those people, but their health is not their priority. And I tell you that because it's really not. Because I guarantee you, if any of them were on their deathbed and you said, I have something that might help you, they would pay you $1 million. They would rob a bank if they had to in order to feel better. So don't get discouraged if a lot of people tell you that it's too expensive. It just means, unfortunately, that they're not ready yet for this health journey. And that's okay, because you don't want to be, this is not, your position as a coach is not to drag them along. It's to inspire them, it's to motivate them, it's to keep them accountable, but you are not their mother. They have to make this decision to do it for themselves. And so this is why you need people to see the value in Shakeology, the value in you as a coach, the value in being a part of a team, the value in the challenge pack. And value and cost are completely different things. And when they don't see those two align, then they are going to think you're crazy. And so as a coach, it's our responsibility in our lifestyle, in how we share on social media, in our conversations with people, to share that value. What is, people are looking at you, you are your own walking billboard. So when people look at you, what are they seeing? A lot of you have incredible transformations. That's awesome. Some of you who are just getting started, maybe you don't have an incredible transformation yet, and that's okay. What you're going to be showing people is what has attracted you to these programs. Are you a mom who has no time, or did you used to have really bad digestive issues? Those are going to be your key points that's true for you, that you can truly speak from your heart to people. So going back to, remember the kind of people who are going to tell you you're crazy, it's too expensive, might not be ready. What do you do to help them maybe get to a place where they value their health a little bit more? You start asking them questions. So to be honest with you, if I ever have someone message me and say, how much is Shakeology? Or how much is a challenge pack? Or how much are your programs? I never email them back an answer. And I would recommend that you never email them back a price, because I guarantee you they will not want to do it. The reason is because they truly have no idea what it is. And so if you just email them back a number, they're going to immediately say, I'm not spending that, right? And so instead, my recommendation would be to respond to these conversations with, oh my gosh, so-and-so, I'm so happy you reached out to me. I'd absolutely love to help you. I'd love to give you all the information. I'd love to give you the details on my next challenge group that's starting. There's a couple different price options. So would you mind if I ask you a few questions first? What are your health and fitness goals? What is it you're trying to achieve? What are your biggest barriers to reaching those goals? What would it mean to you if you were able to be at your goal weight or be at your health and fitness goal? What does that look like for you? What are your motivating factors? Learn more about this person. And in doing that, this person is going to be thinking more about how much they value themselves, how much they value their family, how much they value their health, and really dig deep and ask themselves, why is this important to me? And in doing that, they're going to form a connection with you. You're going to learn more about them, which is important, and they're going to start to form that trust relationship with you. And then once they share those goals with you, once they share all their struggles with you, then you'll be able to turn around and say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for trusting me, for opening up to me. I really appreciate it. Here's what I'd recommend. I have a challenge group starting on May 1st. Right now, the absolute best deal for you that I think would save you the most money and give you the biggest bang for your buck is going to be the All Access Challenge Pack that's on sale right now, because it truly is an incredible deal, right? It's $160 for an entire year of every single Beachbody program, an entire year of membership to our team, an entire year of health coaching and support. Like, that's huge. $160, that's nothing. And it includes Shakeology. It includes a month of Shakeology. And it includes the portion fixed control containers. So explain to people like these values. This is the solution that's going to hit all these struggles that they've been having. This is going to be the solution that's going to help them get to the goals that they want. So in doing that, you're going to get them excited about it. And then you say, it's, especially right now, it's applicable to this this month. For right now, you can get it for $160, which is super awesome. And so if you can see, that conversation is very different than if I would have said it's $160 for the challenge pack, right? Because they have no idea what you're talking about. And so it's really important that we explain things to people and that we get to know them, because this is truly about helping people. This is, financially, of course, we have financial goals. That is not the main driver for any of us. The main core of what we're doing is to help people. And we can't help people, first of all, if we don't put it out there. We cannot help people if we don't ask them questions and get to know other people. Those are two huge things that you have to do to be a successful coach and to help anyone, is to actually, sorry, my alarm's going off telling me that it is, what just happened? Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm hoping that this can be helpful for you. People who tell me now that it's too expensive, I try to get to the bottom of that. I'm not going to lie to you guys. When I first started, I did think it was too expensive. I thought Shakeology was too expensive. The reason why was because I didn't know about it. I didn't know what was in it. And so most of you have already watched my Shakeology breakdown video. And when I've done the math on finding all of those different supplements at the best price I could find, at the highest quality that I could find, like we have in Shakeology, it ended up being like $180 a month that I would be spending on supplements. And it was so much, like way too many different things instead of one bag with everything in it. And for $100 instead of $180. So again, you have to believe it yourself. You have to understand it and know yourself that the deal that we have, both in the challenge pack and in our monthly Shakeology, is such an amazing value. So that when people say to you, it's way too expensive, you have something to say back to them to where you believe in your core and you know, because you researched, it's actually not. It's actually really not. Because not only are you saving money on supplements, but you're feeling friggin' awesome. So you feel amazing, and it's going to reflect in your job. It's going to reflect in your marriage and relationships. It's going to reflect in your kids and your family. It's going to reflect in a lot of different areas, and you're not going to have those doctor visits as often or ever, so people don't people don't look at the big picture. And I really want you as a coach to be able to step back and look at the big picture. What are we offering people? They don't have to go to the gym. You can, and it's nothing wrong with going to the gym, but you don't have to. So that's something else you have to pay for. You don't have to pay for a personal trainer. You don't have to pay for a health coach. You don't have to pay for a nutritionist. You don't have to pay for someone to put a meal plan together for you. And you're getting all those benefits. So that's like insane. That's amazing. The deal that people are getting to be able to do it from home and not to have to drive anywhere, and to be able to work out with no pants on if you really want to in your living room. Like, those are all huge value points that we as coaches need to know to be able to explain to people. And if you get excited about that, no one's going to come to me and say, oh, it's too expensive, and be honest about it, because I don't feel that way. And so it's never communicated in my conversations. It used to be. It used to be before I understood this. It really used to be. Before I broke down Shakeology, people used to think it's too expensive. And I would say, I know it's kind of expensive, but you could go these other routes. And that was my bad. I thought I was being like, I don't want to be a salesperson. So I want everyone to know that I understand it's expensive. It is an investment, but you're going to get back 100-fold what you put into it. So, I know this video's kind of gotten a little bit longer than I intended, but I wanted to just encourage you guys to keep pushing forward. There are so many people who need you. So don't stop with the rejections that you're getting. Keep putting yourself out there. Every single day on social media, you should be sharing something about your story and how Shakeology and Beachbody programs are integrating into your story, because it's going to help your business grow. And so many people are watching you that you have no idea. And one day that person is going to see something, it's going to trigger for them, and they're going to email you and they're going to say, I've been watching you for a while, girl, and you're so inspiring. I want to join your next group. If you hadn't been consistent in the past with posting every single day, then you wouldn't have that same trust factor with them. So stay consistent. Keep reaching out. You have to open up your market. You have to make more friends on social media and reach out to new people and make new conversations, because you never know who's out there praying for you. Remember, you guys, this is always going back to helping other people. So if you can remember that, it's going to help you get over your fears, all of us, and be okay with the rejections. It's okay if people tell you no. It's totally okay. You have to keep putting yourself out there, though. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hi, Tammy. See you guys later.